What's going on, guys? My name is Voss, and today we're looking at TBC Talents at 60 for like the pre-patch. I'll also be showing the next 10 points I'm going to spend, as most of these people will be leveling to 60 with them. So for starters, I have the 44 point destruction, 7 affliction build. The benefit on this one is shadow bolts get the 20% more spell damage. So you start out with the left side of the tree, 5 in devastation, 1 in shadow burn, 3 in 2, 1 in ruin. Of course, you want that one. 5 in Immolate, 4 in Ember Storm. And then you'll take Conflagrate, Soul Leech. Now, this is a new talent, so I should describe it. It's going to improve your Shadow Bolt with a 30% chance to return health equal to 20% of the damage caused. This is really just for sustain. It includes all your destruction spells, basically. I don't think there's one that's maybe Shadow Burn doesn't do it, but still, I guess all your cast time destruction spells. So this gives an additional 3% crit from backlash, as well as having melee's proc a Shadow Bolt. And then, of course, the bread and butter, Shadow Flame, Shadow Fury. Then we have 2 in Improved Corruption, or 5 in 5 of 5, and 2 of 2. Let's see. Now, if I were to continue leveling with this, I could only go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could get Nightfall. Really depends. The Affliction talents aren't that great going into Nightfall. So I would probably take the Healthstone and Embrace next. 3 in Intellect. You can even take the Intellect before the Embrace. But yeah, that basically rounds it out at 70. Let's go on to the next build. This is probably going to be my first build that I use for PvP, because it's got Unstable Affliction. And for this, we have Improved Corruption to start, Life Tap and Soul Siphon, Amplify, and Curse of Agony. Empowered, 3 of 3 Suppression, Nightfall, and Grimreach. This whole row is basically filled up in Tier 4. Tier 5, we have 1 of each. I like to just keep that in case it's a magic effect, so it's Dispel Protection. And then we got 10% shadow damage, and increases the damage by another 5% on your dots. This is actually vital for someone having this for raids. It increases damage bonuses for the curses by 3%. Instant Howl of Terror is nice. Absolute Affliction, of course. And then 5 Shadow Bolt, 5 Bane. If I were to keep going, I'd probably go Shadow Burn, 5 crit, I might even take the 2 Destructive Reach before the crit. So you get balanced out. Grim Reach, Destructive Reach. After this. And this is one of the Warlocks. Usually has an unstable Affliction build. After this I only have 2 points left, so... I would go Intensity actually. Actually a revision here. Probably take out 2 of these for Intensity. Sorry you guys, I didn't read that before, but apparently Intensity gives a 70% chance to resist interruption for any destruction spell, and that's really broken. Let's see. Okay, so to recap the last 2 we went over, we have 44, 7, and then 10. And we have 41, 0, and then 20. Now, some of my favorite level 60 content is being able to summon a felguard and prepatch. So this is the build for that. Start with the 15% stamina. Health Stone 20%. Maximum mana. It's a lot for your pet, and it's 3% for you. A lot for your pet, 3% for you. Intellect, then stamina. This kind of increases the armor, health regen, and shadow resist of demon armor. Then we have quick summons. 20% more felguard damage. Need that for Soul Link. Soul Link's another 5% damage. It gets buffed actually. Then we have the Felguard's Master Demonologist says damage by 5%. It's like half of a Succubus plus half of a Fell Hunter. No, actually, yes, Fell Hunter. That's actually really gonna be great in PvP. It's basically your Soul Link build. Whenever you gain mana from a Mana Drain or Life Tap, your pet will gain the same amount you do. Then we have Demonic Knowledge. This gives free spell power to you based on 15% of stamina plus intellect on your pet. It's going to be huge on that. I guess probably around 100, 200 spell power. Reduces chance to be critically hit. %. And this is actually kind of nice because versus that Felguard's incoming damage by 15. And this is spell crit and melee crit for both you and your pet. I like to get the instant cast corruption after that. Anyways, if I were to continue leveling as this, honestly, I'd actually drop corruption at the start. Opt for a Shadow Bolt into reduce spellcast of a Immolate Shadow Bolt. Get Shadow Burn at 66. And since I can't get 5 out of 5 corruption, I'd probably just not use very many corruptions, but have crit chance. Anyways, onto my favorite spec, which is my Conflag with Nightfall. This is a build you probably see me leveling with at the start of TBC. So we start with the same Talents of the Destruction build. We stop at Conflagrate with 31. Then Emberstorm's 4. Oh wait, okay. I'm making a video.
What's that?
I'm making a video. Just.
Oh, okay. 3K commander.
Okay, then I got 5 in corruption. 5 suppression. 5 in corruption, 5 in suppression. 2 improve life tap. 2 curse of agony. Okay. So we have the Grim Reach and Nightfall. This also has Destructive Reach. Change up those talents actually. And then Siphon Life. Did that. I don't actually need shadow damage. So I take max that out and then Everstorm. At this point I'd probably go Backlash. And at this point I probably have the Incinerate spell, so finish off with that. Anyways, there's my look at some talent builds in TBC Classic. Yeah, that ends my video. One more look at all 4 talents.